Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the class. How are you all? I hope you people are good and safe at your home. If it is so, it's very good. Then please take care of your health. I have told, is not, that the countries in the European continent already they have declared the lockdown again for 3-4 months and the 1 month in many other countries because it's COVID-19 has begun its second wave in the European continent. So that reason, in result of that, India got stopped the air transportation with the European continent to India. So that's what that shows. This second wave is very dangerous than the first wave. The most of the countries they have declared the holiday means lockdown. Yeah, but it may spread all across the world. It may spread. It may not be. It maybe may not be. But we should have vigilance towards our health. This year, the coming modernization, it may become the result for many diseases, and also this all the result what we will be facing the problem in future is all the result of the activities what we have been doing and what we did earlier, is not. We threatened our nature, we given problem for the environment, so that reason it is reacting now, is not. If you continue to threaten, if you continue the threatening the nature and the environment even now also, then it will become very intensive problem for the future. So we can reduce the problem in the future, coming future, by treating the nature and the environment friendly. We should treat them friendly, that's a required thing. Then please think positively, work hard. I told before that you should have the reference book with you, more than one reference book. You should get more than one reference book now, because most of the people not got the regular classes, because maybe you might be having the network problem in your home and the house. But if you have a reference book with you, you can prepare for your board examinations. That will be good. And if you don't understand any concept which I am discussing from many days back, if you don't understand any of that, you are free to ask any questions based on that things, and you are free to come here. One or two, do not come in the group. One or two people you can come here and ask, clarify your doubts regarding any subject of your teachers. You can get clear. It's all required. And now let's come back to our discussion. In the last class, we started to discuss about the revision, the resources. So I will make a phone call for you people, for your parents, that I will get a information whether you are going to attend in the classes, whether you are going to make whether you are completing your work or whether you are doing work. I will get information about you people. Then when you come to the school in the next month, it will be having some serious problem with you people. Then you should not neglect any preparation. You should not neglect any work which I given through the WhatsApp, is the app, not WhatsApp, in the app. You will be given with a homework. So please complete that homework and complete your exercise, and also maintain your classworks. It's all required. So in the last class, we have been discussing about the resources. You got information and the definition of resources. Then the classification of resources on the basis of origin, exhaustibility, ownership, and the development, status of development of resource. We discussed about that. The deeply we have discussed about all these things. It's all required, and you will get the questions based on this classification of resources. On the basis of this, you must get questions. So if you prepare for this, it's required only 10 minutes. No, now it's required only 5 minutes to prepare about these classifications of resources based on many other bases. Because we have I have completed the chapter already 3-4 months back, and also we have written examination, the midterm examination. To appear in the midterm examination, you have prepared for that. It was 2 times. Now you did revision for that chapter 2 times. Now we are having revision again. It's the 3rd time. It's required less than 5 minutes to prepare for this classification of resources. So do not keep your work for the future, means the next day. If you think that this work can be done in the next day because you'll be having a free Sunday or Monday, so then it will be very problem. Even if it's a single work or the 10 works in a day, if you have to do, you have to complete that in a day. Completely you need to complete. Then only you'll be having a free in your mind. You can sleep very happily. You will get a good sleep, and in the future you can start a new life. And if you continue and if you have a backup and if you not completed your work in the last day, and the next new day will be start with the last day's stuff things. So get clear every work which have to be done in this day. Do not keep for the next day. It's a very bad habit. If you keep for the next day, it will continue for the next and it will become burden for the future, is not? Then you will start to neglect and the future will neglect you. So that reason, do not keep any work for the future. Whatever the homework is given in this day, you need to complete on that day. Whatever the revisions we took, we have to complete in that day, is not in that days. So it's all required to follow these all the timetables as I told. I hope you prepared the timetable. We have prepared the timetable, and if you are going on through that and if you are maintaining the timetable according to that, it will be very good and it's necessary. You must go through all those things. Then we have discussed about the development, international development, about this indiscriminate resources. We discussed about the problems which we are facing in society because of this indiscriminate use of resources, because of all these three main points we discussed. Then resources planning in India. So for making development in any resources, for making better use of that resources, we require the plan. To make use of the resources limitedly, in order to make that available in the future, we require a plan. So that India also has a plan. So these are the 3 points which comes under that. Identifying an inventory, that's what we discussed. Then land utilization. So land in among the 3.28 million square kilometer, what we have land mass in India. If you consider that as 100%, only 97% are available. Only the remaining 3% that submerged under the Himalayan mountain ranges. So in among this 97%, most of the land persons are covered by the forest, agriculture area, and the land not available for the cultivation and the other activities. So that's what we discussed in the last class. Then these are the 2 factors which determines the use of land: physical factors and the human factors. Then the land degradation, the basic thing it is the causes for land degradation, the reasons for the land degradation. So that's about all those things we discuss, and what we need to take a measures to conserve the land and to make degrading the degradation, to avoid the degradation. What are the measures we have to take? So that's what we discuss in these two points that explains about the measures which we need to take place. These are all the 3 points that explains. Then let's come back to discuss about the soil as a resource. So soil is a main resource, now from the ancient period, soil plays an important role as a resources. Why? What are the uses we have been getting from the soil? What is soil? What is soil? Soil is the silt. It may be gravels, and it may be it is a substance, physical substance. Soil is a physical substance which is covered over the earth's surface, the very thin layer which is covered on the earth's surface, which is made up of organic, inorganic and other materials, and rocks which is derived from the rock, which is formed due to the rock under the weathering and other factors. It is soil. How the soil got formed? Because of parent rock, and the temperature, high temperature, low temperature, and about the weathering. Because of all these things, we got a soil finally. Soil is a very much important factor for the human life from the ancient period, is not? Why? The civilization has begun because of the agriculture activity, main factor, that is agriculture activity. Earlier, the nomads and the people were called as Adivasis, tribals and nomads. They were moving from one place to another places in search of food. They were killing animals, they were eating their flesh, and they were clearing their starvation or the hungry, They were moving to other places in search of food. Then they got information. Then they got idea of growing food, growing crops for the preparation of food. They got idea of that growing crops. Then gradually they started to continue their activity called as shifting agriculture. They were shifting their agricultures due to the according to the availability of fertility and the fertility of the soil and the availability of water They were moving their agriculture field. When they got a particular idea to increase the fertility of a soil, when they got a good fertile soil for the growing of crops, they started to settle there. They started to fix the land. Earlier they were changing the agriculture land. Now they started to fix the land for the cultivation of crops. They started to fix. So that's how the agriculture activity has led to start the civilization. They started to settle there. Earlier they were moving according to that. Now they started to settle in one place because of this agriculture activity. So this agriculture activity started because of the good quality of a soil called as fertility of a soil, the fertile soil. So soil from ancient period it has been it has been a main factor for increasing in the civilization. So now even now we are in the peak modernization. Even now the most of the population in the world are dependent on this soil for agricultural activity. And also now the businessmen, they are making use of this soil as a commercial activity. They are selling the soil because soil contains the mineral in it. The good soil that contains the fertility and the minerals, the Indian soils are exported to the other countries, and the merchants and the businessmen, they are getting money. They are exporting the Indian soil to the other countries because such kind of a quality we have in the soil of India. In other world we have also good fertile soil. So this how the soil has provided an good civilization for everybody on the surface. The relief, parent rock or bedrock, climate, vegetation and other forms of life and time are important factors in the formation of soil. Important factors. What are the important factors of the in the formation of soil? What are the important factors in the formation of soil? You will get a questions. What I have to write? The important factors in the formation of soils are relief, bedrock or parent rock, climate, vegetation, organic and inorganic matters, these and the time. These are the important factors. 6 factors that is caused for the formation of soil. We know we have discussed about this in the 8th class, is it not? Particularly we have the soil formation concept in the 8th class along with the pictures we discuss. It is, if you discuss same again, it will be waste of time. So that's the reason I am not discussing much now. Then various forces of nature such as change in a temperature, action of a running water, wind, the glacier, activities of decomposers, etc. Not only these 6 factors, and the other factors which is responsible in the formation of soils are change in temperature, climate, temperature. Climate that includes temperature, but temperature is somewhat its main factor and among the climate which is main factor in the formation of soil. Like high temperature, the very low temperature. How, for example, see rock, parent rock. We have, I suppose, the desert, the Thar desert in India. Suppose there is a big rock, big parent rock. The Thar desert that receives high temperature throughout the year. Suppose in summer we gone there, we'll go once in a, we'll go for the tour there. We'll go there definitely there. When we go there, we'll get a rock. The summer, if you touch that rock, it will be very hot because it will be get warmed under the high temperature. It will be got warm under the high temperature in the summer. So that reason it will be very hot if you touch that. We'll carry the one water. If you pour the water in that, you can the steam. You can get a steam in that. You can get some fog like steam. So if you continue for the 2 times again, the rock will get a crack in between. So the rock will get a small cracks there. The outer layer of a rock will get a small cracks. Again next day it will get hot due to the high temperature. Again if you pour the water and again if you continue for the 2 times, that fragments that will become a small pieces in the rock, the out layer of the rock will become small pieces and that will fall down. That's how the rock means, that's how the soil creates. This process, high temperature and the wind and the water, its process are called as weathering. High temperature which falls on the rock and which makes into the small fragmentation, it's called as a weathering. So because of weathering, that rock divides, means that rock loses its capacity, and that lead that for the fragmentation, that become a small pieces. That small pieces will fall down on the surface. Again and again that happens on the pressure, high temperature, everything that gives a pressure on that pieces, and that become very tiny particles. It will form the soil. That soil will be carried by the wind and the water, and that will be deposited. That's how the whole earth surface got spread of these soils. They contribute to the formation of soil. Chemical and organic changes which takes place in the soil are equivalent important. Chemical and the organic changes. Chemical changes, the rock that contains chemical property in that. Chemical property. So that also, and the modernly in the modernization we are adding some chemicals. That is also the natural chemicals also there, and the human-made chemicals also there. So this also makes for the formation of soil and organic matters like dead plants, dead animals, dead insects. This all also causes, it's also the some factors which is reason for the formation of the soil. Soil also consists of organic humus and inorganic materials. Organic humus, so we have types, we have levels, means in the beneath of earth crust we have bedrock, means parent rock. Then afterwards we have some segments, the break in the bedrock, parent rock. Then above that layer is about subsoil. In the top of that we have a soil. In top of that we have humus soil. Humus soil, what we have on the earth layer, earth surface layer, it's having humus layer, top layer. If you dig down means dig beneath, you will get a soil, subsoil and segmentation, and you will get a rock inside. So this rock got filled with the soil. So that's how our earth surface is formed. Then you will go for discussion of a classification of soil. That's how our soil got classified in India. So this, you will get a questions based on the map. So we will discuss map questions afterwards. So here you will get a questions of this map of suppose you will get a questions on the classification of soil. You will get a question like label and locate the forest soil, the most of the area which is having forest soil in India. So that it's about forest and mountain soil, it's here. So we have to locate here, means we have to make some design, means we need to cover this all the places with making some design. It's a location. Then you have to label, you have to make a mountain, it is a mountain soil or the forest soil. Then you will get some questions, alluvial soil, this area which is filled with the alluvial soil, these areas we need to draw and we need to locate this and we need to write. If it is ask questions like that, it's a desert soil, is not. So we need to make work on this all the things. And the black soil, the middle part or mid India, so it's having a black soil, covered with the black soil. And northern part of Karnataka we also having a black soil there. Then laterite soil, these are the laterite soil. We will discuss deeply about this all the soils, then explanation about this all the soils we will be discussing deeply. Then about the arid soil, your arid desert soil are also called as arid soil. This is what the classification of the soils in India. Then we will discuss about alluvial soil. How does this alluvial soil got formed? Alluvial soil, the most of the Indian land mass is covered by the alluvial soil here. Most of the Indian land mass is covered by the alluvial soil. And the most of the agriculture activity which takes place on this in the place where alluvial soil is covered. Alluvial soil andre enu? Alluvial soil is name of a soil which is carried by the river water. So we have a Himalayan mountain over here. In the 9th class we discussed is not the Himalayan mountain. We have a Himalayan mountain here. We have a 3 important river which originates in Himalayan mountain ranges and which drains on through the India and Pakistan. There are many other countries like China. So there are 3 important rivers. One is Indus, which originates in Himalayan mountain ranges, is not Manasarovar Lake there. that originates in Himalayan mountain ranges, and that enters into Jammu Kashmir, and through the Jammu and Kashmir that enters into the Pakistan, that discharges water into the Arabian Sea, the Karachi place of Karachi, preparing by creating a delta. That's what we created. This Indus River that has a tributaries, that means sub rivers. These sub rivers that also origins from the Himalayan mountain ranges. And we have another important river of India is Ganga. So that originates here in the Gangotri, that moves towards south, and that takes turn towards the east direction, and that joins in the Bay of Bengal with the Brahmaputra that originates in Kailash range. There that moves towards eastern direction in the Tibet, China, that enters into the Arunachal Pradesh, that enters into the India through the Arunachal Pradesh, and that gathers together with the Ganga in Bangladesh, and that creates a delta over here, which is world largest delta, is called as Sundarban Delta, is not. So this all the rivers and sub rivers, mainly this Ganga river, Indus river, this main river and the sub river called as tributaries, that originates from the Himalayan mountain ranges, that falls from the Himalayan mountains ranges. The velocity of that river will be very high because that falls on the high height. ಅದು ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಏರಿಯಾದಿಂದ ಫಾಲ್ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರನ್ನ ಪೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಅದು ನಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದರೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇಳಿಜಾರು ಇರೋ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಬೇಗ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. Due to the melting of ice caps in the Himalayan mountain ranges, that turns into the liquid water. Then that water that moves towards the slopey area, that creates a path called as tributary, that joins into the main river called as river. This all the rivers that carries the sediments along with that, and that deposits on the river bank. On the both the side that deposits, that sediment silts and the soils will be sedimented on the river bank. So that's how this plain is created by the deposition of sediments. So this all the plain which is prepared or created by the deposition sediments is called as alluvial soil. So this soil type is called as alluvial because these alluvial soils are carried from the Himalayan mountain. It will be having more fertility because Himalayan mountain ಆಗಿರೋದು ಕನ್ವರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿಯಿಂದ ಕನ್ವರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ದಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅಂದರೆ ಕ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಆಸ್ಟೋನೋಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ ಲಿಥೋಸ್ಪಿಯರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಈ ಏನಂತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಪ್ಲೇಟ್, ಈ ಒಂದು ಲಿಥೋಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಮಿನರಲ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಹಿಮಾಲಯನ್ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ ರೀಜನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ, ಕೆಳಗಿರ್ತು ಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಿನರಲ್ಸ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದು ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ರಿವರ್ಗಳು ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಆ ಒಂದು ಮಿನರಲ್ಸಿಂದ, ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಸಾಯಿಲಿಂದ, ದ ಲಿಥೋಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಾಯಿಲಿಂದ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಫರ್ಟೈಲ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಯೂವಿಯಲ್ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅ ಮೋರ್ ಫರ್ಟಿಲಿಟಿ. ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದ 4.6 ಬಿಲಿಯನ್ ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಆಗೋ 460 ಕೋಟಿ ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅರ್ತ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ದ ಲಿಥೋಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ಟೆಕ್ಟೋನಿಕ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಓದಿದ್ವಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸುಮಾರು 1 ಕೋಟಿ ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಹಿಮಾಲಯನ್ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲೇ ಇದು ಶಾಲೋ ಏರಿಯಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಇದು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಶಾಲೋ, ಇದು ಹಳ್ಳ ಇತ್ತು. ಏನು ನಾರ್ದನ್ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಇದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲೇ ಹಳ್ಳ ಇತ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹಿಮಾಲಯನ್ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಹಿಮಾಲಯನ್ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ ಆದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನೀರುಗಳು ಹರಿದು ನೀರು ತನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸೆಡಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಹಳ್ಳ ಇದ್ದದನ್ನ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ದ ಶಾಲೋ ಏರಿಯಾ ವಿಚ್ ವಾಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಿಲ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದ ಡೆಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ alluvial soil which is carried by the river water there. So that's how this plain northern plain is created. So that is the name of that soil is called as alluvial soil. The name of the soil is called as alluvial soil. The entire northern plain are made up of alluvial soil. Entire northern plain is made up of alluvial soil. This have been deposited by 3 important Himalayan rivers as we discussed, like Indus, the river Indus, the river Ganga, the river Brahmaputra. These soils also extended in Rajasthan and Gujarat through a narrow corridors. Here it extended up to the Rajasthan and Gujarat here in narrow ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಣ್ಣ corridor. Narrow ಸಣ್ಣ corridor also it has been extended up to the Gujarat and Rajasthan here. So because we have some here the tributaries, but here we don't have any water, means any river which passes through this Rajasthan. That's what it created the desert. The alluvial soil is also found in the eastern coastal plain, particularly in the deltas of Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and the Kaveri rivers. Here we can also see the alluvial soil here in the eastern coast, because as we discussed, this all the alluvial soil which is carried and deposited by the river water. So same actions will be done in these rivers which we have in the eastern coastal area, like in the Mahanadi and the Godavari, and also here in the river Krishna. So yeah. Sorry. So this all the deltas which has filled with the alluvial soil, and have meeting here. So we'll discuss about this concept in the next class. I hope you understood. Thank you. Have a nice day and do well. Complete your work on the assignment, on like homework. Thank you.